Jersey is where I was born and raised. Earlier today, I actually got to see my bestie from childhood. We knew each other since we were fetuses. Tomorrow is also another travel day. I'm going to PA to see my sister. I'm just exhausted. I'm about to go to sleep. It's like 11 p.m. and I have to get on the bus tomorrow, I think around 10:30. So with that being said, I will see y'all later. Good morning. It's like 8 in the morning. I'm just getting ready. I kind of wanted to share what is on my mind this morning. So I have been up since 3 in the morning. So one, my period started yesterday. I'm gonna sit here and tell y'all something. I said this months ago, talking to my angels and my guides. I literally said, please, do not bring my period on the day of the wedding, please. Literally, the day after the wedding, my period said hello. This is a firm reminder. Talk to God, talk to the universe, talk to your angels, talk to your ancestors, talk to whoever the hell you believe in, and believe in them. And believe in yourself, but believe in them. It is so crazy how, first off, my period, I knew was going to come close around this time, but I was like, oh my God. I have been drinking like hibiscus tea because I read something that said like hibiscus tea can kind of like, what is the word? Like change your flow up. So I was like, oh, okay. So I've been drinking hibiscus tea and it did actually change up my flow. But overall, I've been talking to God and I've been talking to my guides and my angels. I was like, please. Oh my God. I can't imagine being on my period like during the wedding. Oh my God. But that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. But also, love has kind of like been on the mind. Obviously, I just went to a wedding. My very first wedding. It really opened up like my heart chakra where I'm like, I'm definitely like, I've healed. I've done the work. I still very much like am a person that I really enjoy my peace. I really much enjoy self and my own company. Like that's never going to change. I think one of the biggest things that I will speak on my behalf is like, I just kind of always noticed that I was like very different from my friends when it comes to like relationships and love and whatnot, because I wasn't really into boys like my friends were. I was more just into my girlfriends in the sense of like platonically. At the same time, I just really cared about, I don't know, girls more. And I mean, I am bisexual, and I will sit here and say, honestly, I'm way more attracted to women than I am men, to be honest. I think men are not that attractive, in my opinion. That's my opinion! I think women are way more attractive, and I like them more. And they stimulate my brain more, because what I realized, like, men can't really do that for me. Not a lot of them. The point of me saying this and sharing this is because I remember having this conversation with this person. If you didn't watch my, like, the beginning of this travel vlog supposed to go to this wedding with, one of the conversations that I had with this person, I just remember we were talking about like love, trying to see where they were with like love and relationships and stuff like that. And they pretty much were talking about how, I don't want to say like they said like they didn't believe in love, but pretty much they were just like, yeah, they were like jaded about love because of all the shit that they've been through. And it got me sitting here thinking deeply. For me, what I realized, it always seems like they have trauma from a relationship from the 5th grade and they never fucking get over it. That's, I swear to God, what it always fucking seems like to me. They do not, they're very immature. What I have come to realize when it comes to love, been in love before, I was like talking to one of Emma's friends, Maria, and in that conversation, I just remember like sharing my story. Like I was telling her like literally my first everything. And I had to go through a lot of healing after that. But now I'm in a place where I want to love. I'm not afraid to love. Let me just get to the point. What I realized when it comes to love, when you are someone that has experienced like death of a loved one, to me it's synonymous. And what I mean by that is like, you're never going to stop loving your mother because, oh, your father passed away, or like you're not gonna stop loving your brother, your sister, your mother, you know what I'm saying, just because like that person that left, it hurt your heart so badly. And that's kind of where I am in life. When he had said that, I was just like, it is so immature to be like, I'm just so jaded with love, I don't believe in it, or whatever the fuck. This is the human experience, and that's what I'm trying to get to. This is a part of the human experience. You are going to be heartbroken, That's the human experience. And for you to hold on to it or never heal from it is on you. Because at the end of the day, bitch, I had to heal from that person, but at the same time as I was healing from that person, I was going on dates, I was meeting other people, I was experiencing life in order to get experience, to learn what it is I like, what it is that I don't like. You know, I will sit here and say this person didn't have life experience in comparison to me, so I understand where they were. You know what I mean? Like, I understood that. I just had to say that because it's like, listen, you're going to get your heart broken. That's inevitable. Get the fuck over it. Heal yourself. Move on. I'm going to experience love as I get older in different ways, in different variations. Be open. Obviously, work on yourself, heal on yourself, go to motherfucking therapy, but that is life. It's life experience. Let me know in the comments what you think and what you feel about love. Where are you right now in your life when it comes to love? I genuinely want to know. Also, I wanted to add this in because I feel like this is important to the story. I had a best friend that I adored, I loved platonically in high school. And something I realized when I was healing from my ex, I realized that relationship that I had back in high school with my girlfriend, that took me 10 years to heal from. Because when I got into a relationship with my ex, it took me like 2 years to heal from that and get past that. But I realized the relationship that I had with this girl, it was like a cycle, because I started to notice like a lot of similarities from the girl that I adored and I loved, and I wanted, you know, I literally wanted to give her the world. And then when I was like dating my ex, I was like, wait, there's so many like similarities, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was cycling and I didn't know that. So one of the things that I want to sit there and say, like, be aware of cycles, you know what I'm saying? You have to be self-aware. And I think that's the thing where when I was having that conversation with that person, I was just like, I don't think they're that self-aware that they think they are. You know what I mean? Like, they would say that they were spiritual and whatever. And I mean, I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, your spirituality is an actual spirituality, even though they are like that. I remember in a conversation that we had, he was just like, oh, I thought you were spiritual. What the fuck does that even mean? So my thing is, however their spirituality is for them, you know? What I realized when it comes to like spirituality, for me, it's like you have to be so fucking self-aware a lot about yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's the inner work. I'm not gonna sit here and judge. In a way, I guess I will admit, I am judging this person because I don't like them. But when it comes to people that I care for and I love, I'm very open-minded and I'm very open-hearted. I mean, I am open-minded to the person. I understand where they are, you know? Y'all feel me? Because you have to meet people where they are. But the point of me saying this is it took me 10 years to heal from my best friend relationship, where I realized my ex was literally the cycle of that. And I got over that pretty quickly. I'm aware, you know what I'm saying? And I understand what the human experience is about. It's about experiencing things, allowing yourself to feel the good, the bad, the ugly, the joy, the happiness, everything, because that's what the human experience is. I don't get it. It seems like y'all motherfuckers, and I'm not talking about my goddesses, these motherfuckers don't want to experience everything. It's like you cannot not experience anguish and anger and sadness and heartbreak. That's a part of it. Being happy, being joyous, that's how you know the ebbs and flows. But anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Honestly, seriously, this is gonna be the last thing that I have to say. I have to give a shout out to my bestie, Emma, who got married. Because one of the things that I love about her, and I could say is very similar between the two of us, is we get over shit fast. And that was the thing when I remember she would go on her dates when we were living together, because we lived together for like 4 years, I would say. When I would see her go on dates and stuff like that, she would get over it so quickly. And she would remind me all the time. She's like, Audie, you were with that person for 4 years. Like, you have to remind yourself that. And I'm just like, okay. So it was like she gave me so much grace, but also seeing her, you know, move along and just do her, and as well giving her grace too, because she needed those reminders. We literally would remind each other these things, because I just love this girl to death. Like, literally, I love you, Emma, if you are watching this. She was just that reminder, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to friendship, like, in reality, of course we want love, like romantic love and everything, but honestly, love comes from every place. And I just think at the end of the day, your friends are always going to be there more than a person that you're like in love with. But anyway, whatever. Damn, he's going to be here. I'm finally at my sister's house. If you have watched up to this point of this video, I just want you to know I love you so much and I give you so much gratitude. And thank you for coming along on this journey. I love you, goddesses, and I will see you in the next video. Big purse with the rhinestone buckle. Keep a